Hi everybody, Ben here at Pixel Portable. I hope you're well. I've just learned the news of something that we already knew was going to happen, and that is the month in which the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U online services will terminate, and that will be April 2024. But what does this mean? Well, some things aren't going to be terminated. For example, Pokemon Bank is still up and running, although they have said, and I'll look at the official announcement here, and it says it will still be possible to use online services for the following software, but that may also end at some point in the future, Pokemon Bank. So that basically is implying that that will be something that eventually gets terminated. That's not so unlikely to think about. It says here, will it be possible to download update data or purchased software? Purchased, because you obviously can't buy software anymore because the eShop went down. But if you have purchased software, it says here, for the foreseeable future, it will still be possible to download update data and re-download purchased software and downloadable content from the Nintendo eShop. So if you have downloaded games, you don't need to worry about that. That's still something they're going to give you access for the foreseeable future, which is only the right thing for them to do since you have purchased those games and you should be able to download them. Here's an interesting one. It says here, when online services end, will Street Pass and Spot Pass no longer be available either? And it says, Street Pass uses local communication between Nintendo 3DS family systems, meaning it will still be available even after the online services end. However, because Spot Pass uses online communication, Spot Pass features will no longer be available. So for example, you will be able to use Street Pass in Mi Plaza, which is the pre-installed thing on the 3DS systems anyway, but you will no longer be able to use features that use online communication, such as receiving new panels in Puzzle Swap. Now, I don't know how many of you actually use Puzzle Swap. I used to use Puzzle Swap. I've got my 2DS XL here, but Puzzle Swap, I quite like Puzzle Swap. I know some of you it's going to affect, some it's not. You will need to contact individual publishers that are not Nintendo if you want to find out if their online systems are still running. For example, Concept is not ran by Nintendo's services, so I don't know if the online capabilities of that are still running or if they will be running after this. But that's just an example. So it's a blanket for the Nintendo published products and Nintendo stuff. But yeah, they're basically cutting down their servers, as you would expect. But here's the real thing to think about. So we knew this was coming. We knew that eventually the trusty, this is my trusty 2DS XL. I did have a 3DS XL. We did know that this service would not last forever. This is one of the gripes I have with digital products and digital-only products, is that some things are very heavily reliant on server usage, and when those servers go, there's no replacement, or they don't release the source code to allow anyone to replicate those servers. And this leaves us at a bit of a quandary. It's like, on the one hand, we still get to play the games that exist, but without the online functionality. But for some games, the online functionality is kind of crucial. So if we look at, for example, let's take Pokemon X and Y. You know, that had a pretty cool trading system, and that won't exist. You know, so that's a core part of the game gone, lost to time. Now, I don't really know a way to mitigate that other than companies just releasing a way for people to, you know, home run these things, but they're never going to do that, let's be honest. So the next step is to think about what we can do to really enjoy the last moments of the 3DS and Wii U. If I hadn't mentioned that, sorry. It's the 3DS and Wii U. All that family tree is losing its online capabilities. So that will be Mario Kart on the Wii U. That won't work anymore. I mean, you can still play multiplayer at home, but you won't be able to play online, and that's a bit of a bummer. What do you think we should do to honour the 3DS's online functionality? We have until April, so we have 6 months. We have half a year to think about how we're going to utilise this to the fullest. I plan to definitely boot up a bunch of games and sort of play and remember their online functions. Maybe we could do some sort of online party or something, I don't know what. Yeah, it's worth thinking about, because these things, you'll miss them when they're gone, And the best thing you can do is, especially when you've got a 6-month warning window, think about ways to capitalize that. And we'll make some sort of thing, some sort of celebration for the 3DS and Wii U's life. Because they were good consoles. Well, not the Wii U so much, but the 3DS was a fantastic console. Losing its online capabilities is a bit of a hit, but as said, it's to be expected. And you can't expect Nintendo to run these servers forever, and who knows what the actual server usage is, and it may be so low that they just think, well, there's no reason to run it anymore, it's actually not profitable. And they are a business, so that's an option of theirs too. But yeah, I'd like to know what you think about this story that's broken. Announcement of the discontinuation of online services for 3DS and Wii U software. I will have a link in the description to this article. It's on the Nintendo support page. I'll have a link to this so you can have a read through it yourself. Oh, Fantasy Life! Oh, Fantasy Life. I mean, you could play that local multiplayer, which is fine, but you could play that online, which was really cool, and that will be gone now. So yeah. Guess that's the end of the road for the 3DS and Wii U systems online functionality. We've got 6 months. 6 months. Make those 6 months count. I've been Ben from Pixel Portable. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
When we go into the shops, spending money till you drop, and I'm having a great time. Convince me to spend some more.